Blessings and salutations, wonderful Pisces and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you. But how many of you, I appreciate every one of you for coming through. If it happens to be a message for you, can you like the video, comment below, of course, if you choose to. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you do. And if you did, thank you kindly for doing what you did. Either way, Pisces, it's a general read. I might say you when it's them. I might say she when it's a him. Either way, never forced to read. Notice a no judgment zone. So I'm just telling you what I see in the read. I'm not pointing at nobody and saying something's wrong with anybody. I'm just going to just tell you my reaction is along with you because I'm shuffling it along with you. No edits here. I'm still working on timestamps, but I'm letting you know that if it don't come out in this complete read, I take some of the stuff down, but I start all over again so you can see it as it comes. Okay? Pre-shuffle though was before. I did like use a couple of decks to get, and I was just trying to see what can I get collectively. And Pisces, I was just seeing like for some of you who this message was, well, for some of the messages for, and the Pisces and the energy of feeling just tired of waiting or second or not too sure about where they're invested or how they're seeing their new opportunities. It's just like looking at their new world and what they deserve and where they want to go. It's just like more or less with you, Pisces. It's like, if this is what I'm supposed to do, why is it not moving the way it's supposed to? You know what I mean? It's more or less like the results is not coming fast enough, and it's feeling like they're doubting, even down some is doubting the choice that was made. But we're going to see what comes from these other decks, okay? Alrighties. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Pisces. Amen. Amen again. Alrighty, Pisces, this is for October 1st to the 7th. Please show me what I need to see for the highest good. Pisces, please. For Pisces. Yeah, I keep feeling like this is a decision that you made, that you feel like it was the right thing to do, even though you had other options that was really powerful to you. But you was like, no, I'm going to stick it this way. But for some reason, for some of you, you're feeling like because you don't see the victory currently, that you're doubting whether or not that was the, what you should have done. Okay, but we're going to see. It might be a different message for Pisces, October 1st, from October 7th. 2022. For Pisces, please. October 1st, October 7th, 2022. What is the energy of Pisces, please, for that week? Please show me what I need to see. Pisces. Okay. This was trying to show me with there, Nine of Pentacles, somebody's like, I'm just going to do this independently, because somebody is really feeling like who they're connected with is not, is feel like they're cheating them out the deal, or making them feel like it's not fair. It's like this imbalance. Okay, so it's like since the balance is not balanced, I just rather stand on my own. Okay, for Pisces, please. Pisces, October 1st to October 7th, 2022. First thing out was a devil card, but it's an obsessive stalker energy. And that was like a challenge in the past where somebody probably was obsessing. Oh, what was bent? Autumn. Came out bent. The problem had some autumn, September, October energy. Okay, let's see. Let's get the... Let's see. Pisces, please. Mmm. Sugar honey iced tea mix. Whoa, Nelly. Okay, let me tell you what I see real quick, Pisces. Okay? First off, it's showing there's some, your burden. You're feeling a lot on you. This is just for who I'm speaking on. It may be you or them, but I'm just going to say you because it's the Pisces read. Of course, it may be the other person, but we're going to just talk it how I see it right now. Challenge in the past, Pisces, even with this burden, had to do with this stalker obsessive energy that for some of you, y'all had your armor on. 7 of Wands, feeling very guarded, feeling like you're in to put in for the long term. Some of you felt like this toxicity, it was like really intense and obsessive, like I don't know. It was like a hamster wheel, but it felt like it had to be done because it was like clarity to some of this toxicity. Like it felt like, because this is like air Capricorn. I'm like, is that possible? But it's feeling very much like it's choosing to make it logical about the toxicity in the past. Or telling something somebody was obsessing about that basically feeling very defensive about it. Yeah, but it shows currently that somebody's in this energy of working with, they saying the fiance is paid. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Somebody made this King of Wands, Queen of Wands decision overall to stick, even if they had another option. They went with the fact of the fiance, the husband, the wife, somebody who they have a home with, somebody who they see the long term with, where they see is best, the passion, that they still have feelings, passion, and stability there. This is the problem where I'm seeing all this air energy come in again. So there's a lot of anxiety. Somebody having a lot of anxiety because they compromised the lies as far as maybe the fiance is not that paid. Maybe this is not really where a good idea to invest in. Maybe the passion, again, is more obsession. Or is it concerned that toxicity, that devil energy confuses something, making it feel as if that something we hold on so tight to, like it's a good thing, but it's be just the worst thing for us because it's fear-based. So where it shows, but the extra cards that came out was the Wheel of Fortune, where things is fate. You made your bed and laid in it. Nice and nasty, hood and classy. But it's also showing that's a shallowness for somebody. Like somebody is like, they're dealing with the fact that they chose this, I'm not going to say like a hood. It just seems like somebody who, it's like a sour patch, like they have their good ways and then they have the ways that make you go, ugh. And then it's just like the fact that good ways cause a lot of passion. I feel like it's a lot of good nastiness that somebody just overall prefer hood over classy because of the fact that hood do that real good nasty. Okay. Yeah, it's like also showing there has been some communication and see that maybe even as intense this is, it may be something that maybe for the next lifetime because somebody's stuck in their head about this dysfunction and clearly see something else faded for them that's more stable, but super intimidated to walk away because a lot about this other connection, even if it's their true love and who they want to be with, it's a lot that's been unsaid. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Let's see. Alrighties, let's get some tarot here for Pisces. For Pisces, please. Come on. Alrighty, for Pisces. October 1st, October 7th. October 1st, October 7th for Pisces. Yeah, it's like showing the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords, a decision on a connection, a reconciliation, or It's just showing a lot. So we're going to see as much as we could get for Pisces, October 1st to October 7th. Let's see for Pisces, please. There's the Ace of Cups flying out there. Some have this Four of Wands connection that they're not giving into, and it's not where they feel sorry that they don't. It just feel like they had to make a choice. You know, it's like they had to make the choice. And the other choice, as much as strong as it felt, if it wasn't strong enough to, like, it wasn't enough known to trust it. Okay? It's Gemini here, Cancer, Pisces. But what I want to express to you is that even with the stalk obsessive energy was to make sure, it seemed as if somebody was feeling like they needed to make sure they had a victory. They was prepared out of love and everything. They wanted to make sure where they're, with the love that they wanted to pour into was the one they felt they had a victory in, and they felt like they were sure about the long term and what they, what kind of battles they had to go in. Because even with this fiance being paid, it's with the Four of Cups in reverse, meaning that at one point, even with it being a financially connected situation where it was like, it still wasn't enough to keep somebody around because it was a heavy manipulative energy. But that Aries, the Aries Sagittarius Leo has the Queen of Wands in reverse underneath it. So that's letting you know, it's like a lot of people will call like spells and witchery. I say heavy manipulative, insecure, extra freaking theatrics. Goodness, don't turn your back. Don't trust it. It's just, that's what I'm going to say. I wouldn't even, me not trusting my food around somebody, because at the end of the day, it's not just of what you could, it just seems it's just too unstable, and I don't need wicked creativity around me. That's just me. But I'm just saying, like, that's what's happening. That's why for some of you, y'all chose to be like, I don't care how much we got together, I need to get away from this. But what it's showing, even all the anxiety that's had in this connection, and feeling like it's just so much things, you do feel like it's a history. Even in these things that's low vibrational, or even that shadow stuff, it's still where y'all both have that freeness in common, that, like, it's not like misery love company, but it's like when each other's aware of their dark side and don't think somebody would even want anybody to see how low it could go, but not knowing that with the compromise, the lies, that the Ace of Swords is in reverse, that somebody's not letting you see that either way that's stagnating for either one of y'all. Is more or less saying that the compromise and the lies is the fact that to stick together because y'all both feel like y'all have, like, nobody else will understand y'all, is because whatever is the negative thing that have y'all stuck is saying other people would honestly not turning back on you or judge you, but might help free you. Because to see, the Gemini is different from the devil, to where there's no chains. The lovers, there's no chains. It's a freedom, a choice. Some of you I'm seeing, because of this choice you made, you're choosing not to communicate, as far as any other. It's like the way you're communicating is from a place to where it's limited so you won't be hurt. Very defensive. It's very closed-lipped about what options, but it's committed but closed lip. And when I say committed but closed lip, because I see there's options, right? But the Hierophant is there to where even with the options that's being looked at, it's being still under the fact, it's still looking as if there's still a commitment here. And where I see is all this anxiety and the fact of you feeling single or wanting to be single, it's just looking as if, let me get some more clarifying cards. I'm just trying to see what this is saying here. It's like you're really trying to you're trying to slow down just so you can see how you're moving, because it's not about nobody else but you right now. Yeah, because you feel like some people is very disappointing and you're just trying to get in a stable position, on your own. Because that's what's causing these doubts on where you feel and how you could take the world on, because it feels as if who you put your alliance with is lying. Or either way, even if it's not them, it could be to the where it's not a trusted connection at all. Like everybody's like, even if these people together, they have separate accounts or, just real separateness, but togetherness. I don't know. Let's see for clarification, please. For Pisces, please. October 1st, October 7th, 2022. And I'm not saying there's love there. There is a lot of love there, but it's just saying the best way I could put it is, I'm trying to use the best way analogy, because it's saying that even though there's love there, it's not in a good place. I think they think it's love there, but it's their way of doing it, and it's just more or less, it's coming from a defensive energy. So it's more or less like what's the motive? Like, what's keeping it? Like, I'm just going to get some clarification so I could just get this for Pisces, please, because I'm confused. I'm not confused, but I'm confused on why certain people do what they do when they don't have to. Let's see. Okay. 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 I see this Knight of Wands, and this is like, it's looked like a player energy, and it's just looking as this reason why somebody's feeling like they work better independently because they prefer the options. It looks as if they like to have this hole in one. And I know it's like, huh? But it's like they want somebody to keep the light on at home. I'm sorry, that's what I see. Because it seems like even with this obsessiveness to maintain this victory, it's because somebody was losing sleep over the fact of them having, like, will it be, they think that they, like, will be missing out on something if they leave. Like, they won't have this, the security, the passion, because even down to where they've seen this person being paid, they also like having, like I said, the intimacy. Yeah, that part, and it seemed like even down to now, somebody's over it and want to come back because of the fact they was missing some of that. It really was. Whoever was saying to whoever wanted to return not only for the stability, it definitely was a lot of intimacy that they enjoyed. And even when it comes to this factor where somebody seems super like using that to their advantage, they don't even hide that. It's completely honest to them. Like, they let it be known. They're much aware that somebody is sprung. And I think both are, but I think the person in power is the feminine energy. Even though both of y'all are really into each other intimately, it's causing anxiety because the fact that somebody feel that it's more best for them to stay in allegiance with somebody, even though it's a toxicness or shadowness, or and it's like they feel like that's they win. They feel like that eventually, even through all of the darkness, it'll come to a good place. But we're showing a compromise the lies to the fact that we're showing that that's not true. It's because even with the Queen of Wands came out in reverse again. Like, no. They got you because they got you. You know, and they know, yeah, as much as you go, come and go, they know there's a connection there that they know you won't let go. It's more or less feeling that somebody's believing, whether it's you or them, that they're stagnated or somebody stagnated without them. That they need to be together, even if it is like all types of shenanigans, it's somebody's wish fulfillment. It feels like it's not even an attempt to get out this toxic place. To me, it seems like every time y'all get back together, that's the victory, to come together after something so, these endings, like these breakup to makeups, because there's the passion there. It be slow, but it's like a toxic flow that even though it doesn't have like the security, it's definitely like a slickery, ooh, it's like a toxic, what's that? Immature, imbalance. I kid you not. I'm not coming for you in that type of way or your person, but it just seemed like the way things is communicating. Nobody want to do the work to get to the real meat and potatoes of the problem. It's like when it get heavy, it separates. And then anxiety of what the other person is doing, it come back together again. That's all I see, I promise you. And this is not for everyone, but it's just for this particular read. Mm-hmm. Advice and outcome for Pisces, please. Advice and outcome. Cancer here is Leo, heavy fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Let's see, advice and outcome. Capricorn is here as well. Advice and outcome, please. Advice and outcome for Pisces. October 1st. Ooh, it's October 7th, 2022. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Let me do one more shuffle. That was a little janky. Okay. Look at this. The devil and the five of wands. The devil in reverse, the five of wands. Or the devil upright with the five of wands in reverse. Either way, there is a battle between what is the best way to doing things. It's like the toxicity. It's like when it's not toxic, it's volatile. Like when somebody's trying to keep things nice and cool, something sets it off. And then when it's toxic, somebody want to fight for their spot. It's just like, what? And again, it's a no judgment zone. I'm just telling you what I see here. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So the advice and outcome is everything is in reverse except for when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. Thank you. Very much so. Oh, and look, was still sitting here waiting to be seen. A lot of arguments. A lot of resistance, a lot of pettiness, competition, tit for tat. Oh, you do what you do, I can do better. I can do more trifling than you. And it shows where this King of Swords came out in reverse a couple of times in the pre-shuffle and now, as far as showing that somebody feel like they being played in their negotiation. You know, it feels like they can't stand strong And the fact that even try to be like, oh, out of all this love, I'm going to stand in this. I'm going to make sure we make it through this. Yeah, look at this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Things has changed. It's like, wow, this don't even look as good as it used to. Actually, it looks completely opposite to where somebody thought they invested. If somebody's really feeling stuck and even feeling like they can't move according to the fact of worrying about the intimacy they have to do with this person, I think it came clear that somebody is letting it be known that they're doing something. The Queen of Wands, they got other options. And the anxiety comes into like where this Queen of Pentacles is looking as if, okay, I have to make moves to something stable, because the anxiety of what's going to happen next is a lot. So like you're trying to take a step with a goal in mind here to make a move, because even with the High Priestess in reverse, let it be known that this in and out flighty energy can be like, it's like what is showing, where it's making it be known with this High Priestess in reverse. It's showing where it's not a secret. It's being known. It's being said. It's that somebody really want to make moves hasty, fast, as soon as possible to this true place of this Four of Wands, this twin flame connection where it's supposed to be in, building, flourishing. And currently, it's like, what's going on here? What we got growing, we're supposed to have the babies growing, ideas blossoming, and somebody's sticking between, like, want to know, is it like yes or no, head over heart? Is this love really here? Is you going to really put in the work with this Tower in reverse to rebuild, or really put in the work to really like, or you just not trying to invest in it? Because it looks like where is for someone that they are determined to get out this stuck headspace and get to a place where they could work with somebody genuinely, that true connection, where it could be a 10 of Pentacles. Because they're not passionate, it's not feeling real good about this victory moving forward, because it don't feel good. So, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. Everybody's here though. I see a lot of pentacles. So it's earth, it's air, it's water, it's fire. I just say what I see in the major arcanas. That's all. Advice and outcome. Clarifying energy for the advice and outcome for Pisces. October 1st, October 7th, 2022. October 1st, October 7th, 2022 for Pisces, please. Okay. Pisces. For Pisces. Thank you. For Pisces. Aries came out again. Let's see for Pisces. Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Cancer again. It just looks as if somebody looking as much as they can is not going to work, because somebody's not working fair, so they can't stand strong in it. They have to move to their victory and put in work that they feel like, if I'm going to, go out my way and it's just going to be for myself. It's like I have to get more into a place where I have to work hard to get to the abundance that I need, the true place that way I'm flourishing, and my ideas and my projects and the stuff that I got within me and around me is growing. It showed like even where it was looking as if somebody wasn't being fair on how they was moving, self-serving energy, coming in strong, but making sure no matter what, even if they're wrong, they get their way. it was motivated by somebody just want to hurry up and get started on their new journey. You know, they wanted to just go with their heart, and they didn't want the fuzziness of the bull crap that went on in the past, or it's like for certain things, but they didn't want to stand strong on certain things that was wrong anymore. You know, it's like more or less, okay, we already know what we did, and let's get past this. The stuff that's not going towards our growth, let's let it, let's not stand strong on the wrong. It's more or less saying, I don't want to, it's not tact and diplomacy when it comes down to how people are communicating right now. I mean, it could be where this person's not communicating properly. It's like, oh, it's just being known that as much as you're trying to get to your good place with this person, it's so difficult. It's super difficult. That's all I just see is a lot of difficulties. And it's not like where it's like they're telling you honestly what they're not trying to do. They're telling you honestly where they're not trying to work with and how they're not going to invest in certain things going forward. And that's where the anxiety got you in, because like even if I work under them terms and try to have a victory, it's more or less like you know that even down to this nurturing place that you deserve, you feel like you got to hold a lot of that in to accommodate them. And it just feel like where you trying to take a step forward in is that you're just trying to now not take away from the responsibilities of things. Like you more or less like you did everything you can trying to be the stand up person, but now it's like, okay, got the memo, and I got to take another steps. Yeah, because you're trying to get into this game in the right way with the true introspect, and you want to put it into that to shenanigans and start a new phase because you're tired of having to set up a perimeter of protection for something else to go on. This is like turning you off. And it ends with the Pisces here is feeling like you're tied to things. And what you've been tied to, you're enlightened as well. You're enlightened to the fact that you know you want to be in this good vibes. And if the people that you're with, as far as family, is not with that, you're going to be single. You're going to be independent. Yeah. That's what I see for this read for that first week of October. Let me know in the comments below if this happens to be a message for you. Like I said, you can like the video if you don't want to comment below. But if it does help in any way, I'm grateful to know that. I hope you come back. Till next time. Love and light.